Well, earlier I spoke to Stanford Professor David Brady, who's Deputy Director of the Hoover Institution, and he says the new president will face criticism from both sides of politics, but mainly from the right. For their part, he says, the Republicans will have to reinvent their policy platform in light of their election defeat.
Well, they're going to have to reposition themselves. In a recent study that we did with the YouGov Polymetrics poll that polls for The Economist, we found that about 8% of people who were Republican in 2005 have switched and become either Democrats or independents, which means that the Republican Party base, which was so important in the 2004 election, is now reduced by about 6 to 7 million voters. So they could reposition themselves a la Sarah Palin or Huckabee further to the right, which in my view would diminish the Republican Party even more. So a successful repositioning would have to be somebody toward the middle.
What would that mean in policy terms if they move closer to the middle?
In policy terms, that would mean on social issues, it would mean not so stridently anti-abortion. It would mean on issues like gay marriage, not so stridently anti-gay. It would mean sort of pro-gay union, if not pro-gay marriage. It would mean a little more sympathy towards programs like universal health care coverage or increasing health care coverage. And it would mean, depending upon the issues, a little bit more tolerance in regard to immigrants and non-deportation, and trying to work out solutions in regard to how to deal with the 12 million illegal immigrants presently in the country.
Just briefly, within this changing scenario, do you see room for a possible, as we've heard lots of talk, a Sarah Palin 2012 campaign?
Well, I think she's certainly ambitious, and she has those desires. And there is a certain part of the Republican Party, the base, the more religious part of the Republican Party, that's very fond of her. And so I suspect that she will make a run at it. But my view is that she's not the kind of candidate that can command a majority of the American public. So if she were to win the nomination, that would be, in my view, an indication that the Republicans had sort of gone into minority status.
Okay, Professor Brady, thanks so much for speaking to us tonight.
Sure, thank you.